Hey everybody. So something I haven't done in probably a year or two. I'm going to take you on a little sketchbook tour of just some doodles that I've been doing over, I don't know, 8 years maybe. You guys really want to see 10 years worth of sketchbooks? Here, let me show you something here real quick. So I got this stack. Okay, all these are Moleskine pads. And then, oh, I have more. Over here, there's a smaller one. I got a, oh, look at that. Got a really tiny one. And then I have a medium-sized one. And then I got a slightly larger one than a medium-sized one. And then old one. And I got some old ones in here too. Sketchbooks that probably span the past 12 years. But let's walk through this. I've been getting asked this for so long, and I don't want to deny you folks this anymore. So let's walk through this particular one. We'll get to some of the stuff. You probably have seen this stuff in several videos that I've done. So, quicker doodles. This is more for storytelling than anything. Okay, and as I walk through here, you know, I have this owl creature. This was actually for an old daily spit paint competition. You guys remember the old Facebook group, Daily Spit Paint? So you got, I don't know, 50 minutes to draw from the theme. Okay, we got that one. Armadillo Warrior. Scroll down here so you can actually see the feet. Giant demon head. You guys know that I love drawing demons. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, more heads here. I hope this light is good too. I have a pretty shiny light on this right now. Okay, mixing in spider and bird. Got a dragon head right there. I don't know if you can see that really well. Oh, look at that. Had to draw Jason. I don't even know when I did that. Probably like 5-6 years ago. Something like that. This was a Star Wars competition, so I did some storyboarding. Got some notes down here. This big Rancor monster. We got Luke Skywalker and Yoda on the back. This didn't happen anywhere. It was just a scene that I made up. Something that I wish I could have happened. Or that I wish could have happened. And there's a Wampa up here, and there's a family. Got a big throne. Yeah, hopefully you're liking all these. So one of the coolest things about having a sketchbook is not only are they fun, but it's a way of life. Alright, so let me explain. I've been drawing ever since I was 4 years old. Okay, you guys have seen that, right, in the video? I've been drawing since I was 4 years old, and I haven't stopped. It's just because I love it. It's a part of my DNA. So buying sketchbooks was always a major thing for me. And a lot of my emotions and a lot of my thought processes all come out in sketchbooks. And if you're doodling, and if you have one right now and you're afraid to put drawings on a paper, or a piece of paper, you know, if it's blank, just know that this stuff, it doesn't matter to anybody else but you. Okay? Oh, this one's the Parazerna. So I did this for Imagine FX probably like 10 years ago. Fun little project. But oh, look, remember a couple videos ago, there's my warrior, there's the dog. And I told you I haven't drawn this thing in so long, this character. I used to call it just a dude with a dog. I think that's when it started. Yeah, look at this, look at that nightmare. Somebody camping, bunch of spiders coming in. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about my sketchbooks and everything, about having a sketchbook. It's a way of life, and it's not only a hobby, it's part of your DNA, and you just need to sketch no matter what. I used to draw my homework all the time, especially my math homework, and my other homework too. Did I get in trouble? Yes, I did. But I tried to at least make sure that, you know, the drawings were decent looking. These were some skull studies. This is when you just apply a bunch of studying and anatomical studies from years and years of practice, and then you start making up and manipulating your own anatomy. So that's what I keep harping on in my anatomy lessons that I have. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, I don't even know what all this stuff. Oh, look at this. It bled through. I didn't even know it. Oh, dear. All right. So, character silhouettes went in this one. I don't even remember what video I did that for. Oh, there it is. Got some more sketches. There's a giraffe. Baby giraffe. All right. I don't know how many sketchbooks we're going to be looking through, but I'll show you some, probably some significant drawings that I feel helped me in my journey to becoming a better artist and finding my own style. Because it happens. You find your own style when you don't look for it. And ironically, the thumbnail of my video, How to Find Your Art Style, I used this one. I did not plan that, folks. This was not scripted. It just happened that I turned on this page as I got to it. This is for my Ecore 117 project. Just a personal project of mine. More dragons / serpents. A lot of fun. I'll be drawing dragons too for this channel. Just really quick ballpoint pen doodles. Oh yeah, the Decorpa. So another part of my Ecore 117 project. Got that one. Thumbnail practice. Thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail. There's about 64 here. Just keep going. Just move it around like this. There we go. Oh, look at that, more thumbnails. But these are people. So this was just a character that I've been working on. More creatures. So I'm a creature guy. Creature heads. This was a bigger project, so I went all out. I did quick thumbnails, head studies, and then I did, what did I do here? Oh yeah, more head studies, but went into detail about how the mouth opens. So I made sure to write down all the notes and everything that I was thinking of as I am, thinking of the anatomy and how it opens and closes, all that fun stuff. By the way, if you hear a weird sound, my radiator is filling up with water, and I can't drown that out. I don't know when it's going to stop. But anyway, oh yeah, I just called this Specimen 2B, so it's a lot of fun. This was drawn with black Prismacolor. Did it upright like this. Black Prismacolor. How long did that take? Probably 10 hours. And this dude's just chilling like, well, I don't know what this is running by me, but hello. All right, let's keep going. More characters. There we go. All right, we're going old school here. So I'm holding the camera. I think you guys are gonna be able to see this a little bit better. So let me just turn this. It's like a mixture of several different animals. So this was sketched with a black Prismacolor and also a 4B pencil. And the layering, the biggest thing was the layering. So it probably took about, probably like 12 hours for this thing. I think the majority of the time actually wasn't spent on the tiny details. It was laying the foundation for the body and just making sure that everything underneath the stripes and the muscle tone and everything was looking okay before I even jumped into anything else. Okay. All right, so let's step in here, see what I got. Just some architectural designs like this here. I'll just move this over. All right, ballpoint pen. Old one, old sketchbook. Probably, I don't know, maybe 8 years old, something like that. There's more. Just some doodles that I was working on for a personal project. Okay, I love architecture, so much fun. Okay, and then got some more Got some more freakiness going on here. So I harp on knowing the skeletal anatomy for creatures before you jump into the skin and fur, scales, or whatever. So what I did was I drew the bone first, the skull, and then I did a skin version of what I feel would be the best way to show it. You know, like where the eye would be located. Tiny little eye. I probably should have made a bigger eye, now that I look at it. Okay, but there's the same creature. That's not the same skull, though. Or wait, what was I doing there? I don't remember what I was doing. But this is the same beast as this one. Yeah. Okay. Got a little demonic character there with his pet dog. Why not, right? Okay, we got an owl creature. I like anthropomorphizing them. Environment doodles, just to practice. There we go. A lot of fun here. Trying to get that in focus here. Move this over so the glare isn't all too powerful. Okay. Don't know what that is. Weapons? Ah, yes. There it is. All right, this was a big creature of mine. Did this about 8 years ago. Black Prismacolor 4B pencil. Yeah, big one. Part of my Ucore 117. Weapons. Swords. I believe that was for a canceled game project. This is Osmar. Osmar was my personal character. This was not for a game. Just a big Viking guy. Doing some faces here. Let's see what else we got. More thumbnails. Oh yeah, gotta put in those thumbnails, right? So much fun. Hopefully this is fun for you guys too. Hey, look, more thumbnails. This was a skeletal character. Don't even remember what it was for. Just decided to doodle that one day. There we go. Good old Charcatora. Pretty. Oh yeah, 4B, Black Prismacolor. A lot of it went into the details on this one, just because of the feathers. Very fine feathers and fur together. So I wanted to make sure that looked decent. Big Demon, this was on Imagine FX also. I don't remember what issue. This was, I think, back in 2015, maybe? That one. Mixing a alligator snapping turtle, the horns of a water buffalo, and oh yeah, this is more of my characters here. I think this was a shaman. It's pretty old. I think it was an old ArtStation contest. Got that right there. Alright, got some more character doodles here. Just a big character named Bala. Yep, more creature studies. Writing down notes for myself just so I don't go crazy trying to invent something that has no frame of reference. Just I wanted to make sure that all the anatomy had a purpose, like why it has horns, etc. Oh, here it is. Here's Bala. Right there. I'll lift it up a little bit so you can see it. Big dude. Big dude. Don't mess with him. Some of the stuff I can't show you just because it's still under NDA, so we'll skip past that. Oh yeah, just some more creature heads. I think after I saw Dead Space, I wanted to draw something cool. Okay, gotta skip that. Oh yeah. So, this fella is called the Doomer Hoblin. So the Doomer Hoblin, you probably saw the water buffalo and the camel spider head and the alligator snapping turtle, and I mixed it all together. And out came this grotesque monstrosity with a character size comparison over here. Big guy, big guy. Then after that, I wanted to keep the momentum going, so I just started doing more thumbnails. Not for the same type of creature, just with the new one. So I wanted to keep the momentum going here and just really fill in this sucker out. See what else I got here. Really quick doodles of just intergalactic entity. So you can't really tell what's going on other than this is the neck. These are some spider feet. And, oh yeah, another guy. So I was just playing with anatomy, seeing what I could do different for this creature. I think I got inspired for this particular one after I saw Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. So I just, wanted to do something of my own orcish invention. More heads. Weird stuff, by the way. Okay, so this one, I think that was just for play. So figuring out grasshopper legs. What can we do if this creature wanted to jump and fly? This fella is called the Pemagort. It's part of my Ecor 117 project. That's a personal project of mine. So I got all the little fancy notes you see around here, trying to give myself an idea of just what the heck is going on for the anatomy, making sure every little bit has function, making sure the creature has personality. Gave it a little environment sketch just to show like what it lives in, swampy area. And then moving on to more. This is the Humbic. So the Humbic lays down like a rock and it looks like a stone, but it actually chills underneath the mud, so you can see the little soldiers right here. And they don't realize that these, what appears to be rocks, are actually the Humbic hiding under the mud. Because this is what happens. See the head, how nasty it is? It just flings up out of the mud. This is what it looks like when it peeks around. Giant ant. It's more of a mutated ant, so working on head concepts. This one I think was a canceled movie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it was a canceled movie, just doing different creatures. It had to look a certain way, so it was very alien, but kind of softened, rounded. More architecture studies. Oh yeah! So our friend here is called the Charney Scarn. Part of my project again. And this one, I use the example often if ever I mentor people and I tell them, hey, this is how you come up with really cool creature feet. So you creature designers out there watching me, if you're doing it for movies or games, or you're just doing it for fun, there's a lot of character possibilities with just having cool and unique hands and feet. Don't skimp out on those. Tree concepts, right there. Big, grotesque creature, and it's not nice. Definitely not nice. Black Prismacolor, 4B pencil mixed. There's a close-up of its head over there. And then kind of looks like Rick Moranis almost. More studies. Studies. This stuff, I don't show this that much. I don't even have this in my online portfolio. It's just, I do these kind of doodles all the time. More architecture. Just to see what weird ideas I can come up with, for better or for worse. That was more of the movie project. It's a strange bird / dragonfly thing. Yeah. I think this was like almost like a yak, a water buffalo mixed. Very alien. Little flying critter. It had to be very smooth and not ripped. More thumbnails. You guys know me by now. You know my channel. I love thumbnails. There's the tree. I probably have shown this in a past video too. This was done for a miniature. I think it was made. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the Baffregort. So that's part of my Ecore 117 project. All the little notes you can see around there. You guys can probably pause it and just read this stuff. It's really tall. Very, very tall. This was part of the miniature game too. So those of you doing board games, miniatures, they have to be built a certain way also. They liked this one. So it went through several iterations before the hiring manager liked it. The game director liked it, so we kept it. And this was the back. So make sure the anatomy looked at least decent. Yeah, a lot of fun. And I think this was the base. So I get asked often, like, do you have to do everything in Photoshop? I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have to do everything in Photoshop. But it definitely helps in case changes need to be made. Okay, and then, oh yeah, the hind rope. Another part of my project. Very deadly. You can see it hanging from the tree. So it blends in beautifully with trees. And you can't tell until it bites your face. And then this is the, oh man, Orpa Chakra. I think the apex predator of my personal project. Very deadly. There's a little dude hiding behind a rock. Like that. So, that was my sketchbook walkthrough. Guys, I can't walk through all of them. But the next time I do a walkthrough, I'll be sure to show you a different one. Okay? If you have any suggestions on the types of drawings you want to see in my next walkthrough, then let me know. I may have to just fill up a new sketchbook just so I can walk you through it. So be it. That'd be a lot of fun. But thanks for sticking around. One thing I want to mention before I leave, and we leave here, I do have a Patreon. So check the link in the description below for that. I go into detail about how I build all my creatures from scratch, and I run a mentorship too. So check all that in the link in the description, and join our Creature Design Workshop Discord. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for sticking around, folks. And until next time, peace.